My girlfriend said, "I'm not changing my relationship status until you do something worth posting about." I said, "Fair." Then I did something worth posting about. It was called moving on. The screenshot her friend sent her of my new relationship status. I, 31 male, heard those exact words 3 months ago. We'd been together for 2 years. She, 28, was trying to build a lifestyle content creator presence online. Fashion, travel, day in the life stuff. Had about 32,000 followers at the time. The conversation happened at her apartment. I'd just gotten there after work, still in my work clothes. She was doing a mirror selfie thing, the kind where you take like 60 photos to get one good one. "Hey babe, can you update your relationship status on Facebook? My friend's boyfriend just did this whole thing where he surprised her, and..." "Your status still says single," I pointed out. She didn't even look away from her phone. "Yeah, because you haven't done anything worth posting about yet." "What's that supposed to mean? Like, I don't know, a trip somewhere aesthetic, a really nice gift, something that makes good content. Once you do something post-worthy, then I'll update it. That's fair, right?" I just stood there. 2 years. 2 years of being together, and I wasn't post-worthy. "Fair," I said. She smiled, still looking at her phone. "Knew you'd get it." Here's the thing. Nobody tells you about dating someone whose entire self-worth is tied to social media metrics. Everything becomes transactional. Everything becomes content. And if you're not content, you're nothing. I'd been helping her with everything. Bought her a camera upgrade 8 months ago, $2,400. Paid for a lighting setup, $809. Drove her to content locations every weekend. Held her phone camera for hours while she got the perfect shot. Edited videos for her because she didn't have time to learn. But I wasn't in any of her posts, not one. My face was conveniently cropped out of every photo. If I appeared at all, it was my hand holding something or the back of my head. Her explanation? My audience doesn't want to see couple stuff. They follow me for me. But she'd post her friends' relationships, her sister's engagement, her cousin's anniversary trip. Just not us. That night, I went home and really thought about it. What was I doing? Playing support crew for someone who was embarrassed to claim me publicly? Made a decision. Saturday morning, I texted her, "Hey, need to focus on some work stuff this weekend. Can't do the content shoot." Her, "What?" "I planned a whole beach aesthetic thing." Me, "Sorry, swamped." Her, "This is so inconsiderate. I told you about this days ago. You told me you needed a driver and a photographer, not that you needed your boyfriend." Her, "Don't be like that. You know how important this is to me." Me, "Yeah, I do." Didn't respond after that. Spent the weekend deep cleaning my apartment and thinking. Monday, I called my buddy who does photography professionally. "You still looking for assistants for wedding season?" "Yeah, why?" "I've been doing photo and video work for free for 2 years. Think I'm pretty good at it now. Want to hire me?" Started the next weekend. Paid gig, actual appreciation for my work. Novel concept. Tuesday evening, got a text from my girlfriend. "Why are you ignoring me?" Me, "Not ignoring, just busy." Her, "With what?" Me, "Work stuff." Her, "You're being weird." Wednesday, she showed up at my place unannounced. I was editing photos from a wedding I'd assisted on. "What's this?" She gestured at my laptop. "Work. Since when do you do photography?" "Since I got good at it helping you." Her face did this thing, like she just realized I had skills she'd been using. "Oh, well, that's actually really cool. Maybe you could do a shoot for me this weekend? I'll pay you." "I'm booked." "Come on, I'm sure you can make time for your girlfriend." "Can't. Already committed to a client." She got annoyed. "Fine, whatever. When you're free, I need new content anyway. Probably not going to have time going forward." "What?" "I'm focusing on actual clients now, paid work." "So you won't help me anymore?" "Help implies you need assistance. You need a photographer. Hire one." "That's expensive." "Yeah, professional work usually is." She left mad. Didn't hear from her for 3 days. Then came the text. "Can we talk? I feel like you're being distant." Me, "I'm good, just refocusing priorities." Her, "What does that mean?" "Means I'm done being free labor for someone who won't even admit we're together publicly." "OMG, you're still on that?" "I told you, once you do something worth posting." "Right, something worth posting about." "Exactly." Me, "Cool. I'll let you know when I do." 2 weeks went by. I kept working weddings, met people, Had actual conversations with women who didn't check their follower count mid-sentence. One of them was a bridesmaid at a wedding I shot. She asked for my number to get photos. We ended up getting coffee. Then dinner. She was a veterinary tech. Had like 300 followers on Instagram and didn't care. Posted pictures of dogs and her friends having fun. Actual moments, not staged content. We went out a few more times. Just easy. No performance. No wait, the lighting's bad here. Just living. Month after that beach content conversation, I updated my relationship status. Tagged her. Posted a photo of us at a casual dinner. Nothing fancy, just smiling, happy. Hit post and put my phone down. The screenshot her friend sent her must have been immediate. Update 1, my phone started blowing up maybe 30 minutes after I posted. I was at my new girlfriend's place watching a movie. We'd been seeing each other for about 5 weeks at this point. First message, is this a joke? Second, answer your phone. Third, who is she? Fourth, you're seriously dating someone else? We're together. I showed my new girlfriend the messages. My ex, well I guess officially ex now. Should I be worried? Nah, she just realized she lost her free photography service. She laughed. That bad? Worse. The calls kept coming. Let them all go to voicemail. Finally listened to them the next morning. First voicemail. What the hell is this? Call me back right now. Third voicemail. I can't believe you're doing this. After everything I'd just call me. Seventh voicemail. Her crying. I thought we were working on things. I thought you were just busy with work. Now you're with someone else? How could you? Deleted them all. Text from her friend, the one who probably sent her the screenshot. Really mature, posting your new relationship while you're still with someone. Me. I'm not with anyone. I'm single. Was single for over a month before I started seeing someone new. Her friend, she thinks you guys are together. Based on what? The relationship she refused to acknowledge publicly? The one where I was just hired help? Her friend, you're being a jerk. Blocked her. My ex kept texting throughout the day. We need to talk about this. You can't just move on like I meant nothing. I deserve an explanation. Answer me. Finally replied at 8 p.m. You said you'd update your status when I did something worth posting about. I did. I moved on. That's worth posting about. Her. That's not what I meant and you know it. What did you mean then? Her. I meant like a romantic gesture or a trip or something nice. Why would I do that for someone who won't even claim me publicly? I was going to. I was just waiting for the right moment. 2 years wasn't the right moment? You're being unfair. I'm being honest. You wanted something worth posting. You got it. Just wasn't about you. So that's it? You're with her now? Yeah. This is insane. You can't just replace me. Wasn't trying to replace you. Was trying to find someone who actually wants to be with me, not just use me. Her. I never used you. I bought you a $2,400 camera, $890 in lighting, spent every weekend for 2 years as your personal photographer and editor. Was never in a single post, never acknowledged. But yeah, totally not using me. I was building my brand, you knew that. And I was building a relationship, you knew that too. No response for an hour. Then, if you think she's better than me, you're delusional. I have 34K followers. I'm going places. What does she have? Me. A relationship status that says she's with someone. That's already more than you ever gave me. Blocked her number. But that wasn't the end. Oh no. Her sister called me the next day. What the hell did you do to my sister? Nothing. We broke up. She's devastated. She's crying constantly, and you just immediately moved on like she meant nothing? I moved on after a month of being single. That's normal. A month? You were together for 2 years. Was I? Because her social media said she was single. Her friends didn't know about me. She never posted me, never claimed me, never acknowledged me publicly. So was I really her boyfriend or was I just her equipment guy? Silence. She loved you. She loved what I could do for her. There's a difference. You're being cruel. I'm being honest. She had 2 years to decide I was worth posting about. She decided I wasn't, so I found someone who thinks I am. That's it. She wants to talk to you. Nothing to talk about. She deserves closure. She got it. The relationship status update was pretty clear. Hung up. My new girlfriend asked me that night if this was going to be a problem. Probably for a bit, but she'll move on once she realizes I'm serious. You sure? Yeah, her ego might be bruised, but she'll find another person to hold her camera. I was wrong about her moving on. Update 2. Week 2 of the fallout was somehow worse. Started with my ex creating a fake Instagram account to watch my stories. Wasn't even subtle about it. Account had no posts, no followers, created 3 days ago. Watched every single story within minutes of me posting. My girlfriend noticed. Is that her? Yeah. Should we block it? Nah. Let her watch. Maybe she'll learn what a healthy relationship looks like. That was petty. I know. Don't care. Then her best friend reached out. Not on social media. She somehow got my work email. I don't usually do this, but she's in really bad shape. She's barely eating. Her content is suffering because she can't focus. She's losing followers. Her engagement is down. You did this to her. I stared at that email for a solid minute. Her content is suffering, not she's heartbroken or she's depressed. Her content is suffering. Replied, I didn't do anything to her. I stopped doing everything for her. There's a difference. She needs help. She can't afford to hire a photographer for every shoot. That's her problem to solve, not mine. You're being selfish. After everything she did for you. What did she do for me, specifically? No response. But the real escalation came Friday night. I was out to dinner with my girlfriend when my phone started buzzing. Multiple notifications. Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. My ex had posted a long story. 3 parts. All about toxic relationships and people who pretend to support you but actually sabotage you, and narcissists who manipulate you into thinking you're the problem. Never mentioned my name. Didn't have to. Everyone knew. Comments were rolling in. OMG, who is this about? You deserve so much better. Some people are so jealous of successful women. My girlfriend saw me reading it. Don't engage. I'm not. You look like you want to. Little bit. Don't. She wants a reaction. She was right. Didn't post anything. Didn't comment. Just kept living my life. Monday, her mother called. Her mother. I raised my daughter better than to be treated like this. Okay? She told me everything. How you controlled her social media, demanded to be in her posts, got jealous of her success. That's not what happened. Are you calling my daughter a liar? I'm saying she's not telling you the whole truth. I never demanded to be in her posts. I asked why. After 2 years, she wouldn't even confirm we were dating. She said I wasn't post-worthy until I did something impressive enough. So I did. I moved on. She said you were manipulative. Ma'am, with respect, I bought her camera equipment, drove her to locations every weekend, edited her content for free, and was never acknowledged once. How is that manipulative? You're supposed to support your partner. I did, for 2 years, while she refused to even admit I existed. That's not partnership. She's heartbroken. Then she should have treated the relationship like it mattered when she had it. She hung up on me. Wednesday brought the nuclear option. My ex filed a small claims court case. The demand, $3,290 for services rendered and equipment borrowed and not returned. Sat there reading this absolute fiction. Services rendered? Borrowed equipment? Called a lawyer buddy. Can she actually do this? She can file. Winning is different. You buy this equipment for her? Yeah. Gifts. Have proof? Receipts, credit card statements, text messages where she thanked me for the gifts. Then you're fine. Keep everything. Get character witnesses if needed. This is just harassment. My response was simple. Hired a lawyer to draft a counter notice. Included receipts showing I purchased equipment as gifts, text message screenshots of her thanking me for said gifts, screenshots of her refusing to acknowledge our relationship publicly, documentation of unpaid photography, editing work, estimated at $15,600 based on market rates for 2 years of weekend work. A note that if she wanted to press this, I'd be happy to pursue compensation for services actually rendered. Her lawyer called my lawyer 3 days later. My client would like to drop the case. Fantastic decision. Case dismissed. But here's where she really showed her entitlement. That weekend, she started posting on her stories about starting a legal fund because she's being silenced by someone with more money and power. My girlfriend showed me. She's really trying to make you the villain. Yep. Doesn't that bother you? It would if I cared what her followers thought, but they don't know me. They know her version of me. Let her have it. You're handling this really well. I'm handling this the only way that works. Not engaging. She wants a fight. I'm not giving her one. Monday morning, I got a DM from someone I didn't know. Just wanted to say I know her IRL and you dodged a bullet. She's been through 3 relationships in the past 5 years. Same pattern every time. Uses guys for money/look support, never claims them publicly, moves on when they ask for actual commitment. You're not the first, won't be the last. Took a screenshot, didn't respond, just saved it. That afternoon, her business partner, another content creator she collaborated with, reached out. Hey, I know things are messy, but she needs someone to shoot a sponsored post next week. It's paid, $500. You interested? The audacity. No. Come on, it's good money for 2 hours of work. I charge $800 for commercial shoots now, and I wouldn't work with her for 10 times that. That's petty. That's boundaries. They stopped responding. My ex posted that night about people who claim to care about you but abandon you when you need them most, with a bunch of broken heart emojis. My girlfriend asked, when does this end? When she accepts she can't manipulate me into coming back, or when she finds someone new to use, whichever comes first. Took 3 more weeks. Update 3. Final month 3 since the relationship status update that started everything. It ended weirdly. Not with a bang, but with a resignation. My ex's follower count had dropped to 29,000. Her engagement was way down. Turns out, people follow lifestyle content creators for the lifestyle. When your content becomes, woe is me, I'm being persecuted, people tune out. She tried pivoting to healing journey content. Lots of posts about learning to love yourself and recognizing your worth and cutting out toxic people. Generic stuff. Didn't land. Then she posted a sponsored ad for some skincare thing. Comments were brutal. Girl, focus on your own drama first. Is this the same person who was posting about her ex last week? Losing followers because nobody wants constant victim posting. The post got deleted within hours. Her friend, different one, not the best friend, reached out to me. Look, I know you probably don't care, but she's really struggling. Lost 2 sponsorships. Her rent's due and she's short. I'm not asking you to get back together, just maybe help her out one last time? No, that's cold. That's reality. She made choices. I'm not responsible for the consequences. She made a mistake. She made dozens of mistakes over 2 years. I'm just the one who stopped accepting them. She's gonna have to move back home. Then she moves back home, not my problem. Conversation ended there. Here's what I learned through the grapevine. My girlfriend's friend knew someone who knew her. She ended up taking down most of the posts about toxic exes because brands were seeing them and getting concerned about drama. Turns out, companies don't want to sponsor people with messy personal lives splashed all over social media. Who knew? She moved back in with her parents to save money. Still posting content, but it's different now. Less lifestyle, more relatable struggles. Different audience, smaller audience. The equipment I bought her? She sold it. Saw the camera listed on a photography resale site for $1,800. Guess she needed the money more than the content. Last I heard she's dating someone new. He's in her posts. Face visible. Tagged. Relationship status updated. Guess she learned something after all. Or she just found someone more post-worthy. As for me, life's good. Weird how relationships work when both people actually want to be in them publicly. My girlfriend and I just moved in together. Her idea. She wanted to make sure this was real before committing to a lease. Fair enough. We got a place together. She posted about it. I posted about it. Our relationship status says, in a relationship. Novel concept. I'm still doing photography. Built a decent client base. Making actual money from a skill I developed while being someone's unpaid assistant. Silver lining. The wildest part? I ran into my ex 3 weeks ago, grocery store. She was with her new boyfriend. We made eye contact. She looked away fast, kept walking. Part of me wanted to say something, ask how she's doing. Be civil. But you know what? I didn't owe her that. She got 2 years of me being understanding, patient, supportive. She used that time to use me while keeping me hidden. So I just kept shopping, didn't acknowledge her. Treated her exactly how she treated me publicly for 2 years, like I didn't know her. My girlfriend asked later, was that weird? Little bit. You okay? Yeah. Actually, I am. And that's the truth. I'm not mad anymore. Not hurt, not bitter, just done. She wanted something worth posting about. I gave her something worth posting about. It just didn't involve her. That's the consequence of treating people like they're not good enough while they're actively making your life better. Eventually they believe you, and they leave. She spent 2 years telling me I wasn't worth posting about. Took me a while, but I finally agreed. I wasn't worth posting about to someone who saw me as equipment, not a partner. But I am worth posting about to someone who sees me as an actual person, and that person posts me all the time. Not for content, not for followers, just because she's happy and wants to share it. That's the difference between someone who loves you and someone who uses you. One wants the world to know. The other wants to keep you hidden until you're useful for their image. Learned that lesson the hard way. But at least I learned it. My ex can keep posting her curated life, her staged moments, her aesthetic. I'll be over here posting real moments with someone who doesn't need a ring light to be happy. Final tally. Lost. A girlfriend who saw me as free labor. Gained. A skill that pays my bills, a partner who claims me publicly, and the self-respect to know I deserve both her consequences. Lost a support system she took for granted, lost followers, lost sponsorships, had to move home, finally learned to post her relationship but only after losing the one with me. My revenge wasn't elaborate, it was just living well. Posting about it, and refusing to be her backup plan when it all fell apart. Sometimes the best way to handle entitled people is to just stop handling them. Stop being available. Stop being the solution to problems they created. Let them figure it out themselves. She's figuring it out now. Without my camera, without my editing, without my support, and I'm figuring out what it's like to be with someone who wanted me in the picture all along. Turns out, being post-worthy was never the problem. Being with someone who valued posts over people was.